Alrighty. So I may or may not have gotten buried at the office for a month, and the plants may or may not have gotten buried by weeds, but thankfully, because we use native plants, it's not so bad. Because, like, you look over here and the lanceolate coreopsis doesn't have any weeds under it. Neither does the red vecchia, or the frostweed, or the hairy leaf cup, or even the Joe Pye. Swamp sunflower has nothing under it. Elliot's aster just has a little bit of stuff. Euro's holding its own. River coreopsis is poking through. The gold main's, that's done for the year, so it's doesn't get any fight left in it. Let's see, scarlet sage is still alive, lyre leaf sage is still alive. Guatemalan indigo's holding its own. Carolina's getting swallowed up down in there. There she is, poor little thing. Aquatic milkweed. It seems we have corrected the oleander aphid somehow. I stopped spraying them a month ago, and I guess we finally got some IPM going on because aphids went away. Scarlet hibiscus is blooming. So there's that big old fancy thing. Cannas are still going. Let's see, frog fruit is frog fruiting. Taking over. It's getting pushed out a little bit harder than I thought. Let's see, this area right here got weeded probably 2-3 weeks ago, and not much has come back in. So Eleanor did a very thorough job, but the Giardia is in full bloom. Indian grass is not doing as well as I thought it would. I guess it wants sandier soil. American wild carrot actually might bloom. Let's see, cannas are doing fine. Thalia is wallowing as expected. Let's see, there's the woodland phlox. It's doing as mediocre as last time. Milkweed's doing great. There's the butterfly weed. Don't think we're gonna get a bloom this year, but at least they'll be healthy. Don't even got to worry about the sickle pod. It's just taken over. In fact, we had a rabbit in there when I walked up. There's the rabbit tobacco. Just look at how. All right, come on now. I got to pull all this fishing line out. Just look at how lush this nutsedge is. Thankfully, the nutsedge has not bloomed yet, but the fingergrass is. And this fingergrass, centipede grass, and nutsedge have pretty much swallowed the gladiolus. This azuratum's poking through. Really swallowing up the spiderwort. The liatris is barely able to come through. I don't even remember what's over there. Oh, the self-heal. It's done got swallowed. The obedient plant has been swallowed, except for this one frostweed that's coming up. This seaside goldenrod is barely poking through, and it's been chewed on as well. But yeah, I'm gonna weed eat and mow around in here, but Lord, we got some weeding to do, and I still do not have time. Oh Lord, if you want to volunteer at the Hutchinson House, hit me up. land@edisto.org. Come on out here, pull some weeds, please. Someone help me, Lord. All right, it's July 29th now, and garden's looking good still. Me and Eleanor were out here this morning for about 2 hours, tag teaming these weeds, and we got bed 1 mostly done. We're probably going to try some sort of chemical treatment on this Bermuda grass up here in the front of bed 1, just because we don't think we're just not able to pull this stuff up. You wrap your hand around it and you go like this, and it just, well, that one actually came up, makes a liar of me, but we got all of everything out over here off of the swamp milkweed, the rabbit tobacco, and the sickle pod. But we're gonna have to come back up and finish around the Giardia and the Indian grass, as well as the American wild carrot. And we started over here on bed 2, and as you can see by the massive pile of weeds all the way around, I got not even a quarter of the bed done. I think between me and Eleanor, we might have got a quarter. She started over here underneath the scarlet hibiscus. I got from the blue mist flower through the self-heal up to the liatris and over here across the obedient plant done, which took me like an hour and a half, well, probably about an hour, just to do this. It's thick. But the plants seem to be doing well. Nothing has gotten worse, everything has gotten better, as far as I can tell. And we actually have some butterflies now. It has been a horrid year for butterflies. There have been basically none. But we're finally seeing some purids coming up. Oranges and cloudless sulfurs and stuff like that. I saw a horse's dusky wing over here a minute ago. You know, there's some more sleepy oranges. I'm sure they're loving this sickle pod. But yeah, butterflies are starting to show up. We may have some this fall, but it's just been a terrible year for them here in both South and North Carolina. So it's not going to be the most impressive first year as far as a butterfly display, but at least the plants are doing all right. Alrighty, I have exciting news for you. We're getting ready to open the trail system to the public. See those ribbons over there? They're going to get cut. And you too can come over here and appreciate the pollinator garden. So it's only been a week. Did not get a chance to come over in here and weed, but I did get to mow and weed eat. So Eleanor did come. She put in some more Elliot's aster. So we got 2 more plants. Right there and there. And exciting news, it looks like the swamp milkweed is going to bloom. One of the ones over here had blooms last week, so I'm going to see if it's, well, it had buds started. So I'm going to see if it's actually got blooms. Nope. Oh, and we have more oleander aphids, but it looks like we at least have a ladybug taking care of most of that. But it looks like we are going to get blooms out of the swamp milkweed, so that's awesome. And yeah, trails are going to be open to the public starting August 5th. So come on out here, sunrise to sunset, not the other way around. And come peruse the pollinator garden. Come appreciate my big old sickle pod. Swamp sunflowers will be blooming in October. You know, cannas are finishing up, black-eyed Susan are finishing up. But hopefully we should have swamp milkweed blooming here in a minute. Guardy will go till indefinitely. It never really stops. Joe Pye looks like it's just about to start, if not already starting. Let's take a gander. Yep, this guy should be blooming here in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, come on out. We're not really going to have a full-on fall display until a little bit later, but we got some plants out here. We got some flowers. Don't really have any butterflies yet, but we won't let that stop us. So yeah. Come on out here to the Hutchinson House Pollinator Garden. Come peruse around. Come look. You know, come appreciate what we got. And again, big thank you to the Carolina Butterfly Society and the South Carolina Native Plant, or the Low Country chapter of the South Carolina Native Plant Society for helping fund this. And of course, thank you to the Edisto Iowa Open Land Trust for paying me a salary and let me do this stuff on your land. If you like the work I'm doing out here, how about you go down there, give the video a like, comment, tell me what kind of plants you think I should try in here in the future to replace, say, this Golden Alexander and that woodland phlox, and is that the Golden Alexander? That Golden Alexander? Wherever it was, replace all these dead plants with. And yeah, if you want to see the rest of this progress, how this garden goes here in the next couple of years, you got to go down there, subscribe, and I'll be putting out updates, you know, as they come, every couple of months, once a season or so. So yeah, till next time, I'm out.